Hey, everybody, it's Thursday night. That means it's time for us to ask nerd questions and see if we get correct answers. Always the tricky part. So hit the like button while we play the intro and subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribing to the channel, shame on you. Hey, everybody. It's still Thursday. I'm still here. Josh Olive from Haven Comics in Madison, Alabama, the best comic book store on Slaughter Road. Some say the universe. Uh, I don't say that for legal reasons, but some people do say it. It's a true statement. Anyway, thank you for coming and joining us on the show tonight. If you are watching the show later, not live, thanks for doing that too. We appreciate that. If you're watching it at work and you can get away with that, more power to you. I kind of feel like you should be ashamed of yourself, but also good on you. Speaking of people who should be ashamed of themselves, I'd like to introduce my co-host, Mr. Jeremy Bernal. How are you? You're on mute. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Man, always. That's the best intro I've ever had, ever. The most honest. Here's Jeremy. If you don't know what he's ashamed of, you know he should be. Yeah, so.
It should be something.
Yep.
I'm sure there's something. Did you steal lunch money from another kid when you were little? What did you do?
No, I was not. I mean, maybe I was occasionally, but I wasn't intentionally ever a bully. So,
huh.
My shame is private. I'm not dumping it out on the internet.
Tell me about it. Go ahead. What bothers your soul?
Speaking of ashamed of ourselves, how are you?
That didn't quite work. But
no, but I tried.
I'm okay.
Segue master, that's me.
I think it would be silly for us to act like this has been anything other than a really painful and difficult week. We lost a very dear member of the Haven family. So we've all been kind of reeling from that. That may or may not come through tonight on the show. Don't know. It seems to hit randomly and hit hard. So if it does, just bear with us because it's a pretty significant loss to our community, to the comic book community in general, and to a whole heck of a lot of people. So that's just how it is. Anyway, now that we have said all that, let's see who all we got in the chat tonight. You want to check on that?
Yeah, come be ashamed with us.
Where is Tots, man? Like, Spider-Girl 42 beat Tots hard to the punch. Tots ain't even here. Oh wait, he shows up. He shows up way down there. That's just not right. Tots has been taken by an alien and replaced with somebody who doesn't quite have his correct mannerisms and timing down.
He was texting me earlier about eating French fries with mayo, so he's gone.
Just mayo, or like mayo and ketchup, or mayo and barbecue sauce? Just mayo?
He only told me about mayo. He was alluding to the Canadianisms, but
is that a Canadian thing?
I don't know. Lindsay thinks it's gross.
You're supposed to eat French fries with cheese curds and gravy, as God intended. I mean, fries are meant for poutine. We all know that. So we got Chris Padilla here with us as well. How you doing, sir? Tots did make it in, so glad to have Tots on board. Alan, yo, Joe, breed love. Good to see you, sir. Justin is in the house, so God, I hope we don't have a lot of Star Wars questions because, sorry, folks, that's just not going to work out for you. Jay Thornton is in the house from CBCP, Comic Book Cleaning and Pressing. Dude is awesome and is now a sponsor of the show because we're that cool that people want to sponsor the show. And I think that says a lot about Jeremy. I mean, really, seriously. Come on, dude. So we have got Jeremy's mom in the house who cannot find a bad thing to say about Jeremy no matter how many times I ask. I don't know what you're paying her, but whatever it is, you're doing a good job. Because she's She is not giving up the dirt on you at all.
You know, when I met your mom, she was pretty willing to give up some dirt.
Oh, my mom would happily give up dirt on me.
Hmm.
She thinks it's hilarious. She's like, yep, let me tell you about the one time when he did this bad thing. Yeah, my mom thinks that's funny. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Tots has no regrets. That commercial is kind of funny. That makes me laugh. Hugs across the internet. Thank you, Spider Girl 42. We appreciate that. Tots said, "Hey, earlier deletes his comments. Maybe it's just after you. I didn't see it deleting anybody else's comments.
It's never deleted my comment ever. Not a single one.
Wait. He's got verification of this. Somebody's backing him up.
Huh.
Wow. Way to jump to his defense, Spider Girl 42. I'm a little bit surprised. Justin is singing the praises of fries and mayo. Okay. Everybody's down for the poutine because poutine is amazing. From Wesolowski, is that a Netherlands? Is that a Dutch name? I wondered. I would not have assumed that, but what do I know? But he says that's very European. So there you go, Tots. You were being European. We got Ryan in the house.
Hey, Ryan.
Comics and death metal. He came and hung out for a little bit on Saturday and brought the kids. They're always fun. His kids are a hoot. They're a lot of fun. So that was cool. Good to see you, sir. Am I a Beatles fan? Not particularly. I'm not one of those people who just thinks, oh, the Beatles are the best things ever. I never have been. I'm like, yeah, they write some decent songs, and most of them are extremely short. Here's your 1 minute and 20-second song. Boom. And maybe that's why people like them, because they have short attention span.
Can we stay here for a second? We don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it. But the Beatles are special not because of how special their songs are now, but how special their songs were historically, right? And if you ever want to learn more about the Beatles, if you are a Beatles fan, one of my favorite comic books of all time is The Fifth Beatle. It's the
I'm
Brian
the Fifth
Epstein
Beatle.
story. There was actually a fifth Beatle. There's like another, it got cut. But no, this is their manager. And super good, super classy story. The art in it, on any random page, is gorgeous. Just shout out to the fifth guy, too. Never gets any love. So we move on. Just random tangent. Just for Spider Girl. She's here for it.
That's fair. She does like the random tangent. I just thought it was about that the Get Back thing that's on Disney Plus now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Also, if we need one, I do have a Beatles-related trivia question for tonight that would be a good thinker for our guest tonight. So if we need a bonus question, I've got a Beatles-related question. Okay. His name's not from the Netherlands, but he knows the custom of the French fries with mayo. Got it. Let's see. Breed Love just throwing bombs out there because he likes to stir the pot.
He likes G.I. Joe. What does he know?
Well, he's got some good taste. I'm not going to lie. He just likes to stir the pot. Speaking of which, I don't know if he's concerned, but IDW is losing the rights to G.I. Joe, Transformers, and several other things. And that makes me worried for the future of G.I. Joe.
Does G.I. Joe still produce good material? I mean, I watched the cartoon
back and got Larry
80s,
Hama, the guy who wrote the original series, to pick up just like the original series never ended.
That's
and
cool.
Keep going.
I like that.
So original series ended from Marvel in 95 or 96 at issue 155. The first issue that IDW put out was G.I. Joe number 155.5. Mm-hmm. And then they did a 156. And they just picked up the numbering and went from there. Like it all kept going with the same writer, and he was phenomenal.
That is really cool. So let's stay on this for just a second. Why isn't Marvel putting out Star Wars, or why isn't Disney putting
Marvel
out
is putting out Star Wars, or has been, but they are IDW was putting out all of Marvel's kid-flavored books. So the Marvel Adventures, Marvel Chillers, and Star Wars Adventures. So they've lost all that. Dark Horse has got the rights back to Star Wars, because Dark Horse had the rights to Star Wars forever, and they published Star Wars everything that everyone loved.
Mhm.
So they're getting the rights back to publish a lot of Star Wars stuff, canon and non-canon. So I don't know. It's like IDW may be about to go under.
That sucks for IDW. I think that might be kind of cool to see other people working on Marvel and Disney stuff, because you could get new stories and then, you can go in different places. But I mean, just grain of salt from now for me. I'll see what happens.
I bit my tongue once when I was a kid, and I tasted like chicken. So kids taste like chicken, as far as I'm aware. That was my only experience with it. That's not true. I bit my brother once. He deserved it.
Some legal advice, since Jeffrey's not here. Also, don't ask that question
people
too often. No, Tots. I wouldn't ask that. Walk into a room and be like, "Hey, what flavor are kids?" Don't do it.
Well, it depends on whether you're using enough barbecue sauce. But so yeah, that's we got a good crew here tonight, and we've got a awesome guest coming on board tonight.
That's true.
You don't need to be ashamed about our guest. You should be very proud about our guest. So what do you say we introduce our guest?
I think our guest is awesome. I think our guest needs to hop on. Why don't you extol her virtues, and we'll go from there.
Our guest is a very fine guest. This is one of the most generous people, constantly doing things to help other people. I think one of the first times that I remember meeting her, like and recognizing this person, was when Haven did a fundraiser for Toys for Tots.
Mm-hmm.
And she brought in a ton of toys, and we were doing a raffle drawing, and she was winning all the prizes because she brought in all the toys. And she was just standing there like, okay, give that to somebody else. Give that to somebody else. And she was just giving back all the prizes that she was winning. Just a genuinely awesome person who's constantly making things to donate to the show, for raffles at the store, for raffles for other people's things that they do. Constantly doing things to give to other people. Mm-hmm. Just a super awesome person. And a little bit of a snarky wit, which I dig. Totally.
Let's see that
cool.
On display, right?
Yeah, we'll see that because we're probably going to push some buttons and she'll be like, look. But anyway, I would like to introduce one of our favorite people, Christine. How you doing, Christine?
Hey, all. I just want to say, Tots, you lost. Deal with it, okay?
Wait. I have to acknowledge this. Toys for Tots. Oh, Tots, you should start your own charity.
Yeah.
The Marine Corps would hunt you down, but I think it would be fun for a little bit.
It'd be fun for us to watch them hunt you down, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody's saying hi. Why is he saying you're his favorite Australian?
I don't know, but I dig it. No, but I've been there. Australia's pretty cool. I'll be whatever you.
My favorite Australian.
Yeah, sure. Australia's pretty cool. I dig it. I've had Vegemite. It's awful, but
Oh, Vegemite is hideous.
Tim Tams are great.
True. And koalas are pretty cool as long as they're in their natural state of being stoned all the time.
Oh yeah, it's good. I got to hug one.
Mean.
No, yeah, because it's like holding a giant cat.
They're on eucalyptus and they are completely stoned all the time. If they are not stoned, they are mean. And they've got 2 thumbs on each hand, so they're like they can gouge your eyes out with a thumb up your nose at the same time.
They can give you 4 thumbs down.
That's true. That's true.
Go for the feelings.
We need to have a koala mascot for the show that can do extra thumbs up and thumbs down. That's pretty funny. You have an art assignment.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see your Venom koala, Jeremy.
Nice. I'm sure somebody's
Venomized koala.
Yeah. So, Christine, we know that you are kindness wrapped in human form, but what else? Tell us more about you. Unveil yourself and leave no mystery. Let us know.
Good Shakespeare insult there, Zach.
Indeed.
I don't know. I'm a nerd. I know way too much about theme parks and puppetry. I watched a 2-hour documentary on Disney's Fast Pass, and I don't regret it. So, you know.
I think that last clause is the keeper there, and I don't regret it. That's how you know she's for real.
That's one of the nerdiest things I've ever heard in real life.
Oh, it's great. It had the best plot twist in it.
What is the plot twist?
You have to watch it to find out.
No spoilers.
Yep.
We'll all figure out what the plot twist is about Disney's Fast Pass.
It's great. No, it was worth it. But yeah, I know too much about Disney's theme parks, puppetry, and I own too much fabric. See,
and
Zach
I own too much fabric. That's why she doesn't have money for drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
See, Zach, don't you agree with me? That plot twist was epic.
Oh, man.
Where can I find this video? Because you told me about it the other day, but it got lost in the shuffle, and I need to watch that clearly. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah. Defunct Land is the channel. It's amazing.
Okay,
I've
I'm
been
familiar
following
with
him
them.
for years. Yeah,
following him. I'm familiar with them.
Zach,
have you ever watched the video on the old river country?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
he did a podcast talking about how people would sneak into it, and it's like crazy. Some of the stuff that people did to sneak into it. They're like, "Yeah, I got up at like 2 a.m. in the morning and snuck past Disney security and a like inflatable raft I bought from Sam's Club." Like,
what?
Oh yeah, people have done that. They've gone to Discovery Island. They're doing the same thing. There were two guys who they wanted to get as much as they could before the ride Horizons shut down. So they knew where they could slip out of the ride vehicle in the middle of the ride, which is extremely dangerous. And they would hang out there all night long, like taking pictures and stealing stuff because the ride was going to get shut down, and they knew it. They were trying to preserve what they could, but it was weird.
Yeah, those guys are great. You can still find their blog. It's fantastic. And they said they took a nap on like the rail up there, and they left stuff, and the guards never messed with it, so they never got caught.
Yep.
Oh, so if I broke into Disneyland, Disney World, whatever, messed with Disney, I would never tell anyone. They feel like the most gorilla-sized lawyer company of all time. Like, why would you break the law?
You got a cease and desist for drawing a venomized Sailor Moon. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Like,
it was back in the 90s. Like, Disney security is way different. Like, when I was a teenager, I used to hop from ride vehicle to ride vehicle. They just didn't care.
Okay, I never did that.
Well, you didn't grow up in Florida.
On which rides?
Oh, People Mover. People Mover, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's only 20 feet above the ground. Who cares?
Yeah.
Somebody probably won't die.
Zach or somebody else, text me the spoiler about the Fast Pass. I want to know, but don't put it out publicly where we're going to ruin it for people that would watch that. So
like me.
But yeah, okay, exactly. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I don't have 2 hours in me. So, but I want to know. So somebody send it to me.
I love that he's like, just send me the answers. I don't have time to study for the test.
It's not a big plot twist if you really haven't seen it, but I'll send it to you.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, what do you say we get started asking some questions and see what our nerd knows?
All right, guys. Ready for a redistribution of wealth from me to other people? Let's do this, guys.
I do
is
have
that
a
because
message.
You're going to be kind and generous and give back, or is that your way of saying I'm not going to know these answers?
We're going to see. It depends on what Owen did. If I do wrong, let's blame Owen.
Ooh, she plays dirty.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, Owen writes the questions, therefore it must be his fault.
The prize cam has actually given me some very important info, and I do feel like I need to share it before we cut over. So I'm going to put it here in chat. Yeah, so Humphrey, check your spelling, actually translates in French to fried apple. So, I mean, that is what they call it, but it's like pomme de terre frites. I forget exactly. But yeah,
Lord have mercy.
having a prize cam that speaks French is occasionally useful. Very
Does she,
occasionally.
when she's mad at you, does she just cuss you up and down a blue streak in French so that you can't retort?
I just stopped listening, so I wouldn't know. So
You don't curse, Josh.
From what I understand,
yeah, pomme de terre. Free.
she's not shy and retiring about letting people know what when they have gotten on the wrong side of the border. And she'll be like, "Look, you have crossed the boundary. It is time for you to die."
Yep. Let's cut to her.
Boom! Look at all that awesomeness.
Prize Cam has got all your loot up for the night. So we didn't specialize this at all based on
No, it doesn't look like it. No.
Not even a little bit. Of course, we always have gelatinous feely things. We always have stickers. We do have...
Looks like we've got some cool Blurred Syndicate stickers there, which I'm digging.
Absolutely. We've got the coupon voucher. We've got the... what's it called when you get money from a store?
Gift certificate?
Yeah, we got those from CBCP. Yeah, change your name, CBCP, because I'm dyslexic and I don't read that well. So, okay, and then...
Just say C followed by another letter, C followed by another letter. You've got this.
You get your comics pressed there with Jay. And then you can get $25 to Haven Comics, where all your hopes and dreams come true. And then this week, we have a prize pack of very cool Power Rangers comics. We will show you more about those later. We have a Mickey Mouse Surprise Party comic. That looks old as hell. Josh, what is that, and how old is that?
It's a comic book, and it is pretty old. That one's from the 50s, if I recall correctly.
Right on.
Might be early 60s, but I think that one's from the 50s.
So that is an oversized, I'm going to call it vintage at least, Mickey Mouse comic book. We also have back here, we've got a animation magazine. This is with Roy Disney, a feature on Roy Disney. Right?
Roy E. Disney, the nephew of Walt Disney, not Roy O. Disney, the brother of Walt Disney.
Huh. That doesn't get confusing at all over time. And then if you move up here, we have somebody left this in the store for months the first time I gave it away, and then somebody left it in the store for months the second time I gave it away. So if this is yours, you better message me right now, because if not, this is going to be a bonus prize that goes with this crossover comic when I give away the sketch cover for tonight. This is Wolverine, and you'll see there. We'll unveil a little more of it later, but that's a surprise guest from Toy Story. And then
yeah, it looks like Wolverine and Forky there.
One of my favorites. And then we've got Catwoman signed by Adam Hughes. His covers are beautiful.
They are fantastic. He's got one coming up for the new She-Hulk series. And having a real hard time deciding between Art Germ's cover and his cover, which one I like better. Although I think, honestly, I wouldn't normally think this, but I think I like Art Germ's cover better.
Yeah. Art Germ's a master. I mean,
why not get both?
He's very good.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Check it out. Chris is like, yeah, Mysterio owner, please do not claim that because he wants to win it. That's legit.
I don't know what it is. Sometimes I will put art above the sub boxes and I leave it up there because it'll get destroyed if I just put it in the prize box. And I guess sometimes it gets forgotten. So yeah, come get it.
That is terrible.
But I'm giving it away tonight. If I don't have a message by the time I give it away, man, my phone lit up when I said that. But if I don't have a message by the time I give it away tonight, it goes to somebody else. So that's how time and property rights work, I think, maybe. All right.
We'll have to
you guys
ask
want
our legal counsel about that.
He knows about that, I think.
I'm sure.
I think that's what he does. All right.
So what's our prize for question 1?
That's a good question. For question 1, let's go ahead and play. Stickers.
Stickers.
Yep. Hasn't changed since day one. Stickers. You like them? You can stick them on things.
Preferably things that you own.
Yeah. Or you can get crippled by social anxiety and just keep them always waiting to find the best place to put them and never putting them anywhere, ultimately defeating the purpose of having them. Whatever you want to do with them, they're yours. Somebody I know does that.
Where do they now?
I'm in trouble when I get off tonight. All right. Okay, so question 1. In the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, how long had Rita Repulsa been trapped in her prison on the moon?
Oh crap! It's either 1,000 or 10,000. Oh gosh. I'm gonna give audience a moment to. The prison on the moon. Okay. Yeah, I'll give the audience a moment to answer. I'm gonna go with 1,000. Let's go with 1,000.
Oh, not today. It is 10,000.
Ah.
After 10,000
Does that
years.
explain why she's got the thing with her head doing like this? Because she was just like up there for that long, going like.
She was trapped in a jar.
Yeah. Justin says it is her dumpster. She has a dumpster up there on the moon.
That's the official name of it, is Rita Repulsa's dumpster. It's like this little canister. And that's what they called it. She's free from her dumpster. And like there's astronauts.
And why did they put her in there?
Because she was evil.
Did she have due process?
I don't think she did. But, she put Zordon in like a tube. So,
that sounds
works.
Reasonable.
Yeah. They put each other in tubes. It's fair.
Yeah,
I put you in a tube.
I think once you start putting people in tubes, it's fair to put other people in dumpsters. So.
Yep.
Man, so many people from the show are texting me, and I don't want to read them, but I bet it's somebody trying to claim that thing, and I wouldn't know if it's right or not.
Well, you should read it anyway, because I'm laughing at this. Yeah, this was me after 1 year with no haircut. I guess after 10,000 years. That would be scary.
Yeah, I had COVID hair. It was awful.
Zach, bringing the heat.
Nice.
Had the decency to put a comma in the number.
But Justin, in true Christine fashion, is giving his stickers to Christine.
Oh, thank you, Justin.
That's
I appreciate it.
Evil equals dumpster, says Comics and Death Metal. So, does that mean that, like, Oscar the Grouch is just kind of, like, mildly bad because he's only got a garbage can and not a dumpster?
Well,
he's a grouch. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But does that make him bad?
I don't know. I don't think he's bad. I'd be mad, too, if I was in a trash can so long I turned green.
Well,
right, because he started off orange.
No. The canon reason is that he turned green after his vacation.
Is it?
In a dumpster or a trash can?
No, he went on vacation to some island and came back green. I guess he got a tan.
I guess so.
I do. No, I know puppet lore. I'll tell you that.
Blue Hellion, how you doing out there, man? Good to see you. Hope Nebraska's doing all right. And Zach Tots bringing the heat. Oh, ouch. Okay, fair enough. Moving on. Question 2. What prizes do we have for question 2?
That's where we always win. Our ubiquitous gelatinous feely things. We're going to have to get more of these.
Is that a pair of handcuffs? What are we looking at there?
Absolutely. That's some Kerry Komai handcuffs. Look at that. I would have never, ever thought that. Never put that together.
Yay!
Oh, it's a Christmas scene. Look at this.
Oh.
Ghost Rider has a dog. Did he steal Hawkeye's dog?
Probably.
Is there pizza in nearby? And okay, so we got multiple stockings. Who do those stockings belong to?
His
It's
children.
a great mystery.
His other selves. His eraser children.
He can light up that fire too.
Ghost Rider lights up. What just happened?
Wow, that's great.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. Say Ghost Rider lights up the room whenever he walks in, right?
All that is. Oh man.
Oh my gosh! Holidays at the Riders. Oh, okay, good to know. I didn't know there was a Ghost Rider Lego set, but I kind of want one now.
Me too.
I know where I'm driving after this.
Are you a Lego fan too?
I dabble. I found it's a nice thing to put on my desk at work.
I used to love Lego, and I would use them to build things for my G.I. Joe action figures. Because I didn't really care about the little Lego people. I'm like, yeah, those are not very good action figures. But G.I. Joe, that's where it's at. So I would use Lego to build stuff. And I still have a few of the things I built when I was like 12. So, in other words, a long time ago. Owen
Anderson is our prize. Wait, hold on. Question master. I know these things. So if you love the show, it's my fault. If you hate the show, it is Owen's fault. So shout out to him for writing our question for years.
If you're Stantler and Waldorf and love to hate the show, it's both of their fault.
Josh, I removed you completely so you wouldn't get any hate.
I appreciate that. I noticed it, and I wasn't going to say anything. So for the gelatinous feely things and the handcuffs, all you have to do is answer this question correctly, and I'm certain that you will. What famous science fiction author was hired by Disney to help develop the storyline for Epcot's Spaceship Earth?
Well, crap.
That's
I'm horrible with names. I am horrible with names. I can tell you the narrators of the ride. Oh, God.
Maybe that will help get you there. Do you want to tell me the narrators in chronological order or reverse chronological order or alphabetical?
No, he did narrate the first ride. Are we the first story? Are you talking about the story that they went with, or the story that was originally proposed for the ride? Because there were two stories.
Not the one that they first initially proposed, the one that actually showed up.
Okay.
But the question, regardless, is not who narrated, but who helped. What sci-fi writer did Disney employ to help come up with the story?
Yeah, the reason because there's a narration that didn't get released on the ride to the public, or it was there for a very short time, that the original author did have a speaking role in. Oh gosh.
She's got the whole encyclopedia to it.
Like I know.
She's just missing that one block.
I'm horrible with names. This is going to be oh gosh.
You can do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I'm going to say Bradbury. Just go with Bradbury.
You are correct.
When in doubt, go with Bradbury.
Yep.
He shows up all the time in these questions.
I like Justin's answer. Not Frank Herbert.
Yeah, not him.
What is that? What is that about?
He's the author of Dune.
Oh.
Yep. The story behind Dune is amazing.
Owen wants us to know. No comic book questions tonight, not a one. So I think that was out of respect. We could focus on things that Christine knows about, like Ray Bradbury.
I appreciate it. Yeah, he did have a speaking line in the original thing, but they changed it.
So
I want to know if anyone in the comments got that right. I got to know.
Several people.
Lots. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Go you guys on your Epcot knowledge.
There's like 3 sci-fi authors that would have popped to mind right away. You know, if you're looking at that time frame, Isaac Asimov kept popping up too, and now Ron Hubbard. But Ray Bradbury, he's one of those guys. It's like, like the Stephen King of that time period.
He was.
Right?
They should have brought in Stephen King for the extraterrestrial alien encounter.
That ride.
Yeah.
That was great, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It was wonderful. And then they got rid of it.
Yeah, and they replaced it with something that is not wonderful.
Well, now it's gone. So.
I know. I'm looking forward to that being replaced with something that goes back to being wonderful.
No, they're going backwards.
Yeah, it's the Chapek era. Don't expect anything. It might become a gift shop, You don't know.
No way.
It's the Chapek era. You can't the cheap out era. You just don't know.
Paul Pressler was the cheap out era. Chapek is trying really hard to deal with an unprecedented situation in the world. I give the man a little bit of grace.
I'll give him 2 years, and then we'll see. We'll see. Once the walls come down at Epcot, we'll go from there.
Oh no, Spider-Girl.
Yeah.
The extraterrestrial alien encounter was scary.
Yeah.
When you felt that alien breathing down the back of your neck, you're like, ah! Yeah, no, that was awesome.
Yeah. No, it was a scary ride.
I've been to Disney World 3 times, and I have no idea what you guys are talking about. None.
Well, what do you remember?
None of
Did
it.
you see a mouse?
I think he was there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad he was there.
I think there was a castle and a mouse.
Oh, man.
Well, Jeremy, whenever the time comes for you and your Canadian bride to take your daughter to Disney World, which should be very soon, by the way.
Are you coming with us?
I kind of feel like I should.
I think you should.
You should.
I think you fit that role in our life as the guy that goes to Disney World with us.
Yeah. I mean, here's the stuff you got to do. Here's the places you got to eat. Here's the rides she has to ride. Yeah, I can do that.
Right on. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to hold you to that. So.
Ooh, Galaxy's Edge is one big gift shop. Not untrue.
Yeah.
But no less awesome for that.
The theming is gorgeous. It is really nice.
You asking me what I remember about Disney, they had some baller gift shops. They did. That was my favorite thing about Disney is the whole experience from start to finish was thought out. So even when you were in a gift shop, it was still cool.
Oh, very much so.
It wasn't like a gift shop in the mall.
Like the windows on Main Street or like the credits in a movie coming and going.
Yeah.
It's really spectacular. It's so brilliantly done.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy's mom's on here. She could tell us what she remembers about your Disney trip.
That's true.
Only the positive stuff. Speaking of only the positive stuff.
Right.
It's Wyatt.
Oh,
Wyatt!
Hey.
Wyatt!
What up?
What up, Wyatt?
How are y'all today?
Now, I got a bone to pick with you, Wyatt.
What did I do?
It's what you're not doing.
What did I not do? What did I forget to do?
Now, do you follow Letitia on Facebook?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I've been kind of busy, but I'll tell you guys why in a second.
You should. I mean, you know her really well.
Mm-hmm.
I would think you would follow her. She's posted some pictures earlier in the week of head wraps and things that are very Christmassy and look perfect for your application.
Oh.
And I said, I need to see Wyatt in one of these because that's just going to, Wyatt is the perfect Christmas person. This is going to be great. Here you are, totally ignoring that.
So here's the thing. So
He's got a whole week.
Yeah. So this is funny. I just thought about this. I should be named Big Wool because I'm a heavy sweater. And this is why I keep one of these things on because it's just I sweat a lot. So these are more like that, like Under Armour material, so that I could be able to make sure that I don't have sweat all across my face because it's not. It doesn't look all that appealing if I'm just sweating all the time. So that's why I keep this on there.
Now you said we should call you Big Wool.
No. I'm just. It was just a dad joke that I had.
Because now I feel like I should call you Big Wolf.
No.
What up, Big Wolf?
That would be
Big Wolf.
So, Yeah, it's been a busy week, but that's why I put these on, man, because like, I'm not necessarily a small guy. So these are not that, yeah, I gotta keep these on here for us. So
people are looking for Blurred Syndicate on YouTube, man.
yeah, well, see, here's the thing. I was failing at putting things on YouTube, and so this last week I put pretty much like 4 or 5 months worth of like episodes, like what was it? One of the members, his name is Jeremy. He's the other Jeremy, sir. He's not the evil one. That's what we call him.
I'm evil Jeremy.
Yep.
We all knew that.
So he does sometimes different comic book reviews. So I put all of that stuff on. Yeah. So it's like I think like 15 different episodes or videos that I put on in that one. So it's a lot.
Look at what Blue Hellion has to say. He's got no bones to pick with you.
Yeah, man, I try to be nice to everybody because
I don't know anybody that has a real bone to pick with you. I mean, clearly, if what I'm saying is a bone to pick with you, if that's it, you're the nicest person on the planet.
That I don't wear the right head wrap. So,
Big Wool in the house.
Yes. So yeah,
I'm gonna need a T-shirt from Big Wool.
That's really, really cool.
Let's all agree next week is our Christmas episode.
Done.
Next week.
I'm really gonna have to wear this because like those sweaters are not big guy friendly at all.
Man.
They are not big guy friendly, but I'm gonna be there in a sweater, and then I'm gonna come out of it as quickly as I can.
Wyatt and I have the same brand of sweater, and his is Spider-Man and mine is Venom. So
that sounds right.
It's cool. It's cool. It's a good sweater.
Also, it sounds accurate to both of your personalities.
Right?
So,
Wyatt, you got anything going on you want to talk to us about?
Oh, I got some big things that are coming on. So, as of tonight or at midnight, we are launching the blurredsyndicate.com, which is a shop. So it's going to have t-shirts, totes, and and also it's going to have t-shirts, totes, and tumblers like the one here that we have. And so Jeremy is actually rocking one of the prototypes that we had worked on as far as that's concerned. So we have.
The minute I saw it, I was like, that is a cool shirt.
So I did about 10, 15 designs. So there's something for everybody. So there's a bunch of them that you guys can be able to join on to. I think on Sunday we're going to drop an episode that we talk about what's considered a Christmas movie and what's not, because I fought vehemently for Batman Returns and Die Hard, and there were certain people that said that those were not Christmas movies. And it was a big fight in the house. So.
Christmas is a critical component of Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
The movie wouldn't exist if it weren't Christmas time.
Yes,
I think I spelled that right.
Yep, you did.
Right
but
on.
It's the Blurred.
I'll fix it. That makes Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie too.
It's not critical to the plot. It's secondary. It's incidental in Iron Man 3. Being Christmas is critical to the plot of Die Hard.
If it wasn't Christmas time in Iron Man 3, he wouldn't have got cold as hell. He wouldn't have had that whole dragon the suit scene.
Yeah. Josh, I'm gonna have you on the show one of these times, so then we can be able to argue and fuss, because Natalie was definitely against all things if it wasn't having to do with Christmas movies like Santa Claus or Christmas altogether. We not legitimately, but it was just a fun little argument that we had going on.
So, okay, a movie like Meet Me in St. Louis. Is that a Christmas movie? Because it takes place around a lot of holidays, but they always lump it in with Christmas movies because it has a song in it that is very popular at Christmas time. I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I don't know.
Is it a Christmas movie? Is it a Halloween movie? Because it's got all the holidays in it.
I haven't seen it.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
So then we're also going to try to have a Christmas movie tournament. So we're going to put all these movies together against each other. So I like stirring the pot a little bit. So this is definitely the movie, especially like this is the time to do it, especially because everybody's, a little bit on the high strung end when it comes to Christmas time. And then if you're telling somebody that their movie isn't the best movie, like I hate The Christmas Story just because I saw it so much. But people are like, I love it. And so then I just
have you seen the Nakatomi Tower, Nakatomi Plaza advent calendar?
No.
Yeah, there's one, and Hans Gruber starts at the top, and every day he goes down, down, down. That is fantastic.
That is awesome. I'll have to look at that. I will definitely have to find that. So yeah, it's just stuff like that. It's we've been just kind of getting back to doing some fun stuff. Okay,
they don't celebrate Christmas in St. Louis.
I
don't know about that.
I was born in St. Louis, so we do. You just have to.
Were you born in St. Louis?
I was.
East St. Louis?
No. East St. Louis is not St. Louis. That's like across the river. That's in Illinois. That is not St. Louis.
I'm aware.
That's St. Louis. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's how I know. That's how I know that you're for real.
Yeah, because when you claim you're like I'm from East St. Louis, then you're not really from St. Louis. You're across the bridge. So,
people are giving you shout out there, Big Wolf.
Yes, and I see my name's changed all by itself. It's wonderful. So
it's a Christmas miracle.
It is. Which Christmas carol do you think is the best one? That's another good question.
Muppet. The Muppet one.
Did you mean the song or A Christmas Carol, the movies?
The movies.
Muppet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought you meant song.
The Muppet Christmas Carol is my favorite. I think the George C. Scott is way up there as one of the best for sure. I love it. That's one of those movies that I love, and I can watch A Christmas Carol. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me unless I've watched it at least once before Christmas. And my wife is like, if I have to watch A Christmas Carol in any type other than Muppets ever again, I'm going to kill someone. And I'm like, okay.
Let's make sure we get rid of those then.
I have to go ahead and show off the prize for this question real quick. So this is
Digimon.
Ooh.
Digimon Wall Scroll.
That's cool looking.
Show by Wyatt at the Blurred Syndicate. So this is what you can win. There's a really cool art style.
Yes. Gobblemon. It's I don't remember. It's been a while, but I thought I was just trying to get some more stuff to be able to have a little bit more variety.
Right on.
That's awesome. I like that one.
So,
Kitty, no. Cool. I'm sorry. Kitty wants to help.
Well, as cats often do.
He was trying to unplug my headset.
I was like, you don't need this.
Yeah.
Do you think your cat is going to help you answer question 3?
I think he's going to be very distracting, so he's going to help the audience.
What is your cat's name?
Oh, this is Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
He's an orange tabby.
He's a spicy cat.
Yes.
All right.
He helps me a lot when we play board games. I'll just say that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that piece move.
Wyatt, if you wanna go ahead and hit us with question 3.
So, are you ready?
Go for it.
Which Nintendo game finished in 1996 wasn't released until 2017 when it was bundled with the NES SNES Classic?
Oh, that was the Star Fox game. That was, I can't remember the proper, it was like Star Fox 3D or something. It was the Star Fox sequel. I can't remember the exact name. It's just Star Fox game.
Star Fox sequel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. There you go.
Why would they finish a game in 1996 and not release it until 2017?
Because they canceled because they didn't have the technology and they canceled the add-on that was supposed to go onto the NES, SNES, I think, to play it.
You were supposed to get like a RAM pack that made it run faster so it could handle the bigger games.
Yeah.
Yep. I bet it hurt. It sucked to develop that game and then be like, "Hey, my game is coming. It's never coming out."
I mean, that's how that's how a lot of the games. There'll be games that'll be like, "Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming." Now it's not. Oh, now we're canceling it, or it got delayed, and then after that, it got delayed till forever. So.
I've had similar issues where I've written proposals, and then the prime contractor that we were supporting was like, "Yeah, we changed our mind. We're not going to submit it." I'm like, "But it's already written." At this point, all you have to do is put an email together and go send.
Wow. You paid for it.
Why would you not do this? I'm not bitter at all.
Owen wanted us to know Star Fox 2 was a 3D based game, and when PlayStation and Sega Saturn launched with newer technology that made the 3D experience better, Star Fox 2 was canceled because Nintendo already had N64 on the horizon to compete with the new consoles, and they wanted a clear break between SNES and N64 regarding 3D graphics.
Go Owen. Man, Owen is answering questions tonight.
Also, Star Fox 2 sucked. When I went back and played it, I was not happy.
If only they had canceled the E.T. game.
Oh, man.
And Justin says, just like the New Mutants movie. I have to say, I enjoyed the New Mutants movie. I thought they made some very smart choices.
I thought it was okay.
I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I would say that it wasn't as bad as everyone made it to be.
I have to agree with Wyatt there. It wasn't the worst X-Men movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I liked that they kept the scope of it small.
Yeah.
And that they kept it just to those people, and it was more of a character study of those people than big groundbreaking special effects over there, and these aren't really groundbreaking. These are just trite, terrible special effects, but there's a lot of them, so you don't know the difference.
Yeah.
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 The only thing that I wish was different is I wish that it had a more clinical feel when they dealt with, it felt more like if it's a group home or whatever, then I feel like there would have been more people there. When you got in Deadpool 2, where you met, what was the fire dude's name? Whatever. And it was where Domino.
Really stuck with you, didn't it?
Yeah, but that place feels like what should have been there in New Mutants for me. Instead of why are there only 5 of them? There's only 5 mutants in the entire world that have killed people that they could have pulled. I feel like that was the same facility in spirit, and it should have felt more like the Deadpool one for me. That's the only problem I have with it.
Interesting.
That's true. One True Zachary, there is a family in Deadpool 2, so it is a family movie by Wyatt's logic.
But is the family central to the plot?
Yeah. Yeah, in other words, if Cable's family, sorry, spoilers, if Cable's family didn't die, there'd be no movie.
I don't think that's the same thing. You know what?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it was a family movie, but we'll go with it.
We'll just let it happen,
I mean, you watched it, so, that's always good.
He saw a movie. Let's just all give Jeremy a round of applause.
Yeah. We just talked about 2 of the 4 movies I've seen.
So, okay, about the Angel Tree. So we did donate, or we did adopt a boy and a girl. However, when we adopted them, they were like, "Hey, it's due in 4 days." So you know what I mean. It didn't have enough time to be able to include everybody. But next year, I am going to be on top of it right after Thanksgiving. But we still got them taken care of. But
awesome.
That was what happened. But don't tell my BS fans, because we're still going to do the nasty jelly bean challenge.
We're just going to do it to do it.
I mean, we need views, man. Come on. So, hey. So I mean, if we can get something to pull together, then don't tell them. But we're still going to try to do it. And they'll be like, "Yeah, it's for charity,
for kids to love."
Yeah, for kids. We're doing it for the kids. But don't tell them.
Fair enough.
So. But
all right. y'all get out there, watch the Blurred Syndicate, and since that just reminded me, Tom Price has a new Patreon page, which is hard to find because it's not under the name Tom Price.
So like
T Price Artworks.
Yeah, T Price Artworks.
Not TP Rice. That's different. Yeah. It's T Price Artworks.
You can see the name on the left of this image there.
Yep. But y'all, the dude is doing some awesome artwork. Patreon is cool. I mean, he's got the tiers are very low. I mean, it's like $1, $5, $10 are the tiers. I mean, so he's not looking for a lot. He's looking to buy a new art table, which is really what he's trying to get because, as it says in there, it's good for his posture, for his ergonomics and such. So if y'all want to get over there and support Tom, a very good guy, super cool dude. But yes, Tom Price Mike is now on Patreon under T Price Artworks, I think. Maybe Artwork or Artworks. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to find them.
Let me throw it up there. It's Artworks.
Artworks with an S, yes.
And
T Price Artworks.
Quick shout out to Tom too. Get a commission from that dude because he's one of the dudes that I know that's going the direction of professional artist. Like one of these days he's going to be on a book and it's going to click and he's going to be a professional artist. So support him now when you can do it for a cup of coffee or get a commission from him or something. He's very reasonable and he's a cool guy. So
Brandy, how do we sum this up, Jeremy?
I think it's my general persona. Maybe just, I don't know, maybe the way I was born. Maybe there's a demon in there.
Maybe there's a demon in there.
Yeah. Maybe it's a warlock's curse. I don't know. One day we'll figure it out.
There's no one reason why Jeremy's evil. Let's just say that. It's a plethora of reasons. Hefe, what is a plethora? Yeah, this Tom Price. There he is. That's the one. Get over to Patreon and support the man. He is awesome. From him. Also a super cool dude.
He's amazing.
Who has a rocking beard that makes me very jealous.
Me too.
I've got a couple commissions from him.
Yeah, I guess I grow.
It's over there though, so I'm not going to grab it. But
your beard is over there?
No, I got some commissions from Tom. Sorry, I was still on Tom. We're having two separate conversations. Christina and I were talking about commissions. You guys were talking about beards.
Mm-hmm. I don't have one, so I can't talk about a beard.
Kyle just knew you were evil. He just
Thanks,
felt
Kyle.
So the backstory.
Kyle sees me.
The backstory was just really funny because like we had this group chat, and so everybody kept saying Jeremy, and we couldn't distinguish between which Jeremy that we were talking about. So then like the other Jeremy was like totally not evil Jeremy, and then Jeremy just kind of leaned into it. He was like, I'm the evil one then. So hey, there it is.
And because I know Brandy will understand what I mean when I say this, Brandy, when you're playing D&D or any other RPG, Jeremy's alignment really shines through, and the man is chaotic evil. Flat out chaotic evil. He is like, what is the most horrible thing that can happen here, and what will cause the most destruction at the most inopportune time? I'm doing that.
It definitely made for an interesting game, though. Not gonna lie.
What can I say?
It definitely made for an interesting game.
When are they going to make a Green Goblin game so I can play as him? Just saying.
Check. Well, there is a new Marvel RPG coming out.
Yep. March, isn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. But check that out. She read you more as a curmudgeon with a sprinkle of smiles.
Thank you, Brandy.
Brandy is genuinely good people, so she sees the world through good people eyes. And she chooses to believe the best of you.
Aww.
I've heard his D&D stories. I think he'd light the puppy orphanage on fire.
Wait, she's like, or that. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
It's always great. It is fun.
All right, awesome. Wyatt, it was really good to see you. Thank you for joining us on the show this week. We look forward to seeing you next week. I hope that you'll join me in wearing a big Christmas sweater. So
I will, and I'll have like a sweat towel like right here so that I can dab it down. But I'll be there. So All right. Well, you guys.
You're the man. Thanks, Owen.
All right.
And thank you. I was talking to Owen, but also thank you, Wyatt. Always good to see you, brother.
All right, you guys. I'll see you guys later.
See you Saturday,
sir.
Wyatt.
See ya.
All right. What is our question, or what's our prize for question number 4?
For question number 4, I think we need to play a video because it's one of our sponsors. It is
That's a super cool video. I like that.
CBCP comics voucher.
That it is. So you get yourself a comic book cleaned and pressed. And if you want to send it off to CGC, it will have its best opportunity to come back at the highest grade possible.
Yeah, a grade jump in CGC can mean, I'm going to say infinite dollars, because what do I know?
Depending on the book, it can mean a world of difference. Case in point, G.I. Joe number 1 and a 9.8, $3,000. G.I. Joe number 1 and a 9.6, $900.
Hi, Kitty.
World of difference. What's happening, Cinnamon?
You should start buying 9.6s and then getting them cleaned and pressed again and shipped off.
Just regrade them.
Oh, there you go.
Aw. That's
Christine,
great.
you would like Brandy. It's a shame she doesn't live locally. Yeah, 8.5 to a 9.2 or 9.4 is huge. Yeah. Getting a better grade on a comic makes a world of difference. So, for your opportunity to win a $20 gift certificate to Jay Thornton for a clean and press, what are the names of Cinderella's 2 stepsisters? Sorry, we didn't know you were bad at names when we first did this.
No, it's fine.
That's all Owen's fault.
I hate Cinderella. It's the worst Disney story, I think. I know one's Anastasia. Other one, I don't care. I just
have you ever met them at the parks?
No, because I don't stand in hour lines to meet characters.
No, I don't either. But they, along with Lady Tremaine, they'll walk around and do stuff, and they are hilarious because they're constantly fighting and they're picking at people. And if a guy is nice to them, they fight over him. It's just hysterical. They are very, very funny. They're good comedians, and they are fantastic.
I mean, I've met Lady Tremaine at the parks. I haven't seen Anastasia. I think they only bring them out for the Halloween party now.
They also show up at some of the dining, the character dining.
That's awesome.
Probably. But
I gotta say,
yeah,
I actually would have known this, so I'm excited to see who gets it.
All right, I'm excited to see if Jeremy actually knows it. What does Jeremy answer before the audience gets to see?
We do have the right answer, so it's Anastasia and Drizella, right?
Huh?
Right? Like I read that little golden book. Every 2 days, I cycle between Little Mermaid and Cinderella, and like I got a stack of little golden books. Doesn't matter. Cinderella every 2 days. So
that's why you
some
know
facts.
Well, since Jeremy can't win any prizes because he's evil, the first person with the correct answer was, in fact, Kim Wilson.
Kim's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm just going to say, Spider-Girl 42, Kaylisa, Christine, Kim, Brandy, we have some of the coolest women on the planet on this show, and that's amazing, and that makes me very happy. So thank y'all for coming and joining us. And I know one of our watchers who watches after the fact is super cool. We're going to bring her on the show one day. I'm going to force her to come on here because she has been like, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. No. But she is going to have to come on because she's about to open a food truck.
Oh, cool.
Reviving a Huntsville classic restaurant that I'm so happy about that it's ridiculous. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So cool. Her ovaries to leave.
Well, when that food truck is out, we got to know more about it. She's got to come in and tell us all about it.
That's what I'm trying to make her do. It is not Soul Burger, but oh my God, I love that lady. The lady that owns Soul Burger was the best. I never forget the first time I went in there. She started ringing that bell. We got another Soul Burger virgin in here. And you're like, oh, this is so embarrassing. But that burger was amazing. And then watching her do it to other people was really funny. We had
and then
her...
you're part of the experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She actually catered our Christmas party at work one year. And that was awesome because that woman is a hoot. No, she's good people.
Price Camp is awesome.
Dude, sadly, and well, yeah, yes. You're already acknowledged as the universal best. I didn't think we needed to mention you. I apologize. Our prize cam is literally acknowledged every week as the best ever. So I apologize. I wish Eunice's Country Kitchen, but sadly, Eunice is not going to be coming on the show anytime soon unless we bring Jonathan Hodges, our ghost hunter, back. So that's unfortunate.
Hey, Jason.
Which I talked to him. He's going to come back.
Jason, reach out to me. I want to talk to you about wine. So...
yeah, Bandito definitely still in business.
Yep.
Wonderful. Also, shut up, Tots.
Oh,
I don't need your help, Tots.
Tots saying what we're all thinking. Oh man! All right. Speaking of the best prize cam in the world, which happens to be from the best place in the world. We've moved on to question 5. Question 5 is our Canadian question, which means, Christine, you are definitely going to know this one, and it won't help you any. Audience, you have to be the first person to answer correctly, and then you will win 25.
A Canadian flag.
I used to give out Canadian flags with this. I would literally just bring
a
Canadian flag for everybody. Nobody pick it up.
I picked mine up. I have it.
Thank you for being one of the few that acknowledged how hard I work. All right, but you can get
Christine. Before we ask this question, go ahead and sing the song from the Canada Pavilion at Epcot. Go.
I'm just going to mute myself and take care of Kitty because Kitty's unhappy right now. So we're going to do that while you guys do the Canadian question.
All right. All right.
Nice out there. Really didn't want to sing the song. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, for $25 to Haven Comics, the best place in the world, purveyor of happiness and joy. What do Canadians call their $1 coins? What do Canadians call their $1 coins?
A farthing. Which means we have Doug on board. Awesome. How you doing, Doug? Good to see you, brother. It's a farthing. I see we have a correct answer. We have a couple of correct answers. Let me scroll up because they're coming in hot and fast here.
I expected them to.
The first one I see out of the gate would be from California. Spider-Girl 42. The loonies.
It's a loonie.
And the $2 coin is a toonie, if I remember correctly.
Yep. They don't have anything. No, they don't have pennies. They don't have pennies. Also, their money is very colorful, and it legitimately does smell like maple syrup. And that sounds like a joke, but it is not a joke. There's nothing funny about it. It straight up smells like maple syrup. So, Canada, best place in the world. Why have money that doesn't smell good, right? That's what they were thinking about. So,
fun American.
Somebody is salty tonight.
One more spelling doesn't count. Fun American fact: most $1 bills have traces of cocaine on them. So American money apparently smells like cocaine. Who would have thought? They
have more than just cocaine on them. They have all kind of horrible things. Never put money near your mouth.
I feel like you learned this the hard way, Josh.
Where was your maple syrup?
Thankfully, I didn't, but yeah.
I want to see it.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's just up here.
Oh. I missed it. Didn't even see that. No, I mean, there's a lot of maple syrup consumed in my household, and Canadian money.
Would you say an above average amount?
Oh yeah. We buy the big thing of maple syrup for sure.
Do you put it on stuff other than your standard things like pancakes and waffles? I mean, are you putting this in spaghetti like Elf or?
No. And it's always real maple syrup. I like to buy things that are Canadian made when I see it, but I don't aim for that. But the syrup we get is 100% maple syrup. We never get that birch garbage. We never get any other tree syrup. If you're going to bring tree-based slime into my house, it is maple.
So is there a race of Canadian vampires that just sink their teeth into maple trees, and does that happen?
How do you think we get the syrup?
I wondered. I always wondered.
Oh, man.
During the break, I pulled up my Tom Price commission that I did during Free Comic Book Day, and it's lovely.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Smell bad.
Yeah, it's amazing. That detail and the line work is gorgeous.
Right on. Yeah, and look at the love he puts into it. Throw that back up to for just a second.
Okay, ignore the kitty teeth marks. My cat decided he loved it too.
Oh no. But I mean, look, you got the character in the middle, you got the character on the side. What's that on the I guess it's gonna be the
That's
right
the labyrinth.
of the image.
Yeah, that's the labyrinth.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. His line work for the labyrinth is gorgeous. I don't know how. There we go. It is incredible.
So you get a composition from him that's significantly more. I removed you on accident. You get a composition from him that's significantly more than you would get from me. If you paid me the same amount of money as Tom, you would get a much worse piece of artwork. I promise.
Your art is great, too.
Don't get me wrong.
No, Tom was like, I felt bad there was empty space on it, and I'm just going to draw extra pictures. And I was like, okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
The man commits.
I agree with alternate uses for syrup. That sounds like a good one, and I really kind of want to try that now.
We could make maple syrup flavored whipped cream.
Sounds good.
I'm on board. Let's do the thing.
What's the price camp saying here?
Oh, yeah.
That is true.
That sounds
I'm
great.
trying to picture how that works. So it's kind of got a texture at that point, kind of like...
Is it like sushi? Like snow sushi?
Oh.
They pour it out on the snow, it hardens, and then they roll it up. Right?
The stick.
Oh, I feel a need for that in my life.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's what I'm always saying. Canada, where everything good comes from.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
That does sound
I need
great.
me some dessert now in the worst possible way.
All right. We are all mentally not even here. We're in syrup land, which is my favorite. So how do we get back
Somebody
into the
just
show?
had a revelation. Price Cam has hands. Yes. She's going to use one of those to punch me in the arm later, I'm sure.
She's punching me first, I'm sure. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Let's see what Price Cam's giving away for question 6.
Ooh.
Looking at the store today for some cool things that had nothing to do with Christine at all. I found this. It's a set of variant covers for Necessary Evil, which is a run on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 50. They're both number 50, so it's the same comic, but they're connecting covers. And then we've got Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon, which is actually, I don't know that it's written by, I think he's listed as a consultant, Jason David Frank. So he is involved in the story, in making the story. So these look like really cool Power Rangers products, and happy to set them up here so you can definitely win.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button or Alan is going to come after you. You don't want that.
Thank you, Alan.
Also, Doug is highlighting Prize Cam's display skills. That was top notch.
Thank you, Doug.
Prize Cam's awesome.
All right.
Okay.
So, Question 6.
Alrighty.
Going back to something I know you love, because apparently you know too much about it. Debuting on an episode of Sesame Street in February 1990, what song became a hit single, peaking at number 16 on the Billboard charts within 6 months?
You're kidding me.
I'm shocked by this.
Oh man, Sesame Street had a ton of hit singles.
I can think of some other songs that would be singles just based on what I randomly sing during the day, but I can't believe so much comes out of them.
Oh gosh, I have no idea. I was just listening to this, so why not? Let's go with Rubber Ducky.
You're the one.
Yep. Is
You're
that
also
right?
correct.
Awesome. Yep. I was just listening to this before the show. That's awesome.
So I had
Belly
somebody the other day who said they asked, "What's your favorite vampire?" And I said the Count from. I said the one from Sesame Street, and he said, "Well, that one doesn't count." And I said, "Oh, I assure you, he does."
Oh man,
he does.
Totally stole that from a meme, but it was still funny.
It's a good one.
Yep. Oh, Kitty, not the trash can.
Cinnamon is feeling spicy tonight.
Sorry.
Dad Life has given me a lot of context for a lot of cool things I would have never thought about. But my favorite Muppet song is they're counting and everybody's counting, and then the count gets on and he just keeps going, and Big Bird's like, "Somebody get him off, he won't stop." I love it.
Their songs are great.
Have you seen the Muppets version of oh God, why did it just run out of my head? Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, I was just listening to that one too. It's great.
I mean, that sounds cool. Yes,
it's so funny. They get to the part where your mama just killed a man and it's Animal. Mama! Mama? Mama! Because they're not going to have the Muppets saying they killed a man.
Yeah.
Mama, mama, mama. Oh, it's great.
The best part is at the end where Miss Piggy's like, "Nothing really matters but me." It's just great. Classic Piggy.
Yep. Fabulous.
For question 7.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Question 7. I was just going to say, they just released a new Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem video. They did a cover of Mr. Blue, and it's great.
Love Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yep.
Did you ever see the playset that we had of them, the action figures? It was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and it was the band. In the packaging, the band was arrayed like they would be. And I didn't notice it at first until sunlight came through the back of the packaging because they had a clear window on the back. And the Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem logo, which is part of the stage for the toy, but it's clear, so the light shone through it, and it looked like it was a neon light, a neon sign. It was fantastic.
That is really cool.
That's awesome. Never saw it, but that sounds amazing.
Hang on now. Do you remember that, Jeremy?
No.
You were 32. Come on.
I don't remember what happened earlier today. I really liked the Muppets at Disney World. That was really fun. That was a fun part of it. I do remember that. I went. There's stuff. I remember stuff.
Christine, did you ever see when they had the Muppets in Liberty Square doing great moments in history, but just the American parts?
I know, it's great. Sam
great
the Eagle.
Moments in history, but only the American parts.
Yep. Sam the Eagle's fantastic. I love him.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Yeah. All right, question 7. Jeremy's been dying to ask.
He has, because this is his real estate question.
It's not, I mean, like...
Is it a Muppet place? Let's hear about it,
I would
Jeremy.
love to sell this place. This would be great. But I was excited to show you the price, too. So.
Oh, man. Josh was showing me at the shop the other day. So it's awesome. And you can see
it can be all yours.
All right, so Josh, tell us more about this, because I just had my hands on it once today.
Well, it's just a cool. It's an animation magazine from back around the same time as The Little Mermaid. Roy E. Disney, the son of Walt Disney, that's him on the right there, kind of oversaw the second golden age of Disney animation, which started with The Little Mermaid in 1989, went through Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, just a phenomenal run of movies. And really brought the company back from like, oh, those are those people who make those terrible movies to holy cow, these are amazing. Brought them back to their roots. There's a lot of other cool stuff in there too, but that's really the thing that I thought was the most interesting.
It's a cool book.
Well, I'm excited for you to win. I have full faith and confidence that you're going to win this one. So audience, stay on your toes because I'm wrong about everything. Speaking of which, trust me to buy a house. I don't do a bad job at that, my reviews say. This is a real estate question, which means that this is a place. Is it a real place? You tell me. By what proper name is the entrance to Peter Pan's hideout known?
More specifically, the hideout of the Lost Boys.
I watched a lot of Once Upon a Time, and all I got from that is Peter Pan is smoking hot and evil. So let me think.
So it's interesting that you say that because I've always thought he was evil too. I've never seen.
You think Batman is evil? Come on.
Peter Pan literally snatches kids and takes them to Neverland. Like, I think that he's a representation of death, personally.
Yeah, no, Peter Pan's awful in Once Upon a Time, and he's Rumpelstiltskin's father. Spoilers, but
I haven't seen Once Upon a Time. That sounds like one of those things where they mash all the stuff together.
It is.
It's very good, but only sometimes. Just don't watch past season 5, and you're fine. Everyone's related to each other.
Up to season 5. Sidebar. Remove Peter Pan from the situation.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell you a story about a thing that happens, and then you tell me objectively whether or not the person that does this is evil.
Okay,
a man floats up. He's a young man. Floats up into a 3rd-story window, goes through it, and snatches some children. Is that man good or bad? Just based on that info.
Is he wearing a clown outfit? Does he look like a clown?
That's
important info. What is he wearing?
He's also not a man. He's a boy.
He looks stupid to me.
Up. That's part of the deal.
Actually, he doesn't. His outfit's cool. I'd wear his outfit.
You look good in his outfit. You would rock that outfit.
I think I would. I think the hat would compliment me. But I think he's evil. We can move on. I don't have to have you.
Evil. Yeah. No, I agree.
Christine, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. One time ever somebody agrees with me. Okay.
I have no idea the answer to this question, so we're just going to say Haven Comics. That's what we're going to go by.
You got it. Josh did name the store.
That should be it.
I think
if it helps any, Christine, I would have absolutely 100% missed this question.
What is it? I'm curious.
I would never have gotten this answer.
I just wanted, other people to see that Brandy agrees with me too. We do have a right answer.
That does not equal agreement. That just means that she finds your statement funny. She could find it funny because she thinks you're an idiot. It's not Brandy. She wouldn't think that.
That's true.
But that does not equal agreement. Come on, bro. Tots.
I love you, Tots.
Oh, man.
Appropriately, I think Kim has the correct answer, and it's the first one I see.
See, that's the evil name for a hideout.
Oh, wait. Nope. I'm wrong. This is the first one I saw because the criminal quick. No, Tots actually had it first.
Oh.
Apologies, Tots. Not trying to take anything from you, no matter what you say. You didn't use the apostrophe in Hangman's, but I'll forgive you this time since you're having a problem with the grammar. But yeah, no.
Not this time.
Nope.
Not this time.
We're scrolling up because the comments came in really fast, and I missed that one. And so apologies. No, she did not beat you.
Well,
I think that was
tell you
my
what.
fault. He answered faster than I actually put the question in, so it probably looked like that's what I was looking at. Who got it right after I put the question in? So,
Oh,
good job,
look at that.
Tots.
Oh, nah. Well, if I get the mag, that means Kim can have a Sheba reading pillow.
Who?
A Sheba.
Ah, I see.
Very cool.
I figured Jeremy was going to mess up tonight, so got some little answers.
That was me that messed up, not Jer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. I thought somebody named with the J was going to mess up tonight. So
That was a
we
comedy
forgot,
of errors. We helped each other mess up.
okay,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
Kim.
That's true.
you can have the Sheba dog reading pillow. All right, I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, for sure.
So much love on this show. All right, so the next thing that we have up, the prize cam shows us, is this super classic vintage Mickey Mouse comic book from the 50s or 60s or something.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
sure it's the 50s.
Look how banned that would be today. It's great.
Why would it be
A
banned?
band that
Scroll
would be?
up a little bit. Look at the depiction.
Oh,
Yeah.
all the heads.
Yes. Some of the heads might have a little bit of problems, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
I can see some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And some of those
All right.
characters aren't used, but man, they're still cool. Like old Disney stuff's amazing.
I was just thinking the severed heads, but you really zoom in on it.
They look like Pez dispensers.
Yeah.
They're just Pez dispensers that somebody put a wick on. It's okay. Oh, Kim.
This is true. He did. The first appearance of the Junior Woodchucks. Owen had it, and he's like, and he gave it to me just out of the blue. I hardly even knew the man. He's like, here, have this comic book. It's the first appearance of the Junior Woodchucks. So Huey, Dewey, Louie's little Boy Scout-esque group. Super cool, because that's just the kind of guy Owen is.
He's a good guy.
Oh, man.
He occasionally
awesome.
will grab. He'll occasionally grab me books that are new that he thinks are going to be big, just because he knows that I don't pay attention to anything. So he's a good man.
And Owen, I got something special in the works for you. I'm going to drop it off at the shop on Saturday with Kim's prize. So look forward to that.
Aw,
Very cool.
wherever he is, I'm sure Owen is blushing.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask Owen a question and be like, it's only for Owen, and ask him who wrote the questions on the comic show, but I feel like I'll just give it to him.
He would know that one.
You would know that
I
one.
think you might.
All right.
All right. I got to throw this up here. Jason, you're correct. Grammar and spelling are a tool of the proletariat. Wait, bourgeoisies to keep us down. That's what it is. And those words are a tool also of the bourgeoisie to keep us down.
I'm going to disagree with you there.
That's because you're bougie. Okay, question 8.
Is Josh banned now?
No, I couldn't ban Josh. He's got all the passwords. All right.
Oh, Lordy. Question 8. This one is a guaranteed you're going to win. I got no doubt whatsoever. What are the names of Henson's old man hecklers?
I love them. Stantler and Waldorf. And did you know that they're married to each other technically? It's great.
Are they?
I did not.
Yeah, I think it's Waldorf's wife is Astora, which is just Stantler in a dress.
What?
Huh.
Yeah. Like, look it up. It's Puppet Canon.
Well, okay, tell me one more time.
Okay.
Like,
so
actually
they're-
repeat it.
Okay. So the Muppets had a theater, and when they got the theater, there was 2 hecklers that came with the theater, as
Mhm.
they do. And the 2 hecklers are Stantler and Waldorf.
Statler
And
and
they said-
Waldorf, yeah.
They sit in the balcony. And there's one show where you don't see Stantler. Instead, you see Waldorf's wife, which is Stantler in a dress, and her name is Astora.
That was one of the bonus questions that Owen wrote in here.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He said, bonus, what was Waldorf's wife's name? He actually had what you were talking about, too. I had no idea. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool that that's just been in there the whole time.
I know puppet lore. Let's go with that.
Very cool. All right. You guys want to see what's up for question 9?
All right, let's go up see what's up for
I feel
question
like
9.
we should.
Boom. Okay.
Did it get claimed? That's the real question.
Okay, while we look at it, let me check my text because I got a bunch of texts, but that might just be because I'm popular. Okay, so no.
I love it. Good job.
That's pretty funny.
That's great.
I love that that's on a crossover book too, because that's definitely a crossover you wouldn't think of.
Oh, there's a great Star Trek crossover with X-Men too. There's some great X-Men crossover stuff out there.
Okay, I checked all my texts. None of them were about this thing. Some of them were just kind messages like the one from Zachary that says, "Hey, buddy, you're doing great." So, okay.
Hang on.
I think Zachary wants it. That's what I think.
Well,
oh,
Yeah, I
he's in-
didn't get any message like that.
Okay, so I do want to ask the judges real quick. I stole that Wolverine image from a popular meme, but it does have one adult word in it. So I think that in the year plus, I'm given one adult word. Can I show the meme, or do we save the children?
All right, children, cover your eyes. We're going to see this meme.
All right, turn off
earmuffs.
your TV sets.
Yeah, earmuffs. We'll
Boom.
warn you.
So it's just a very popular meme. I don't know why, but
All right.
I drew it from this. It is not original to me. The drawing is, but
Okay, children, you can look now.
If you act pitiful enough, people will send you notes telling you that you're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job, Josh. We believe in you.
I think you're doing a good job.
That's so funny.
All right. Question 9 up for grabs.
Hey, good night,
today.
Kyle. Thanks for joining us, man. It's always good to see you on here.
Night,
Good night, Kyle. In what Marvel Cinematic Universe film did Thor's hammer make its big screen debut?
Oh,
You need to read the rest of that.
yeah. Let's read the rest of that.
I don't know. I feel like that's too much. It wasn't in Thor. That's
I
the
know it
hint.
wasn't in Thor. It was
not
probably
in Thor.
it's probably an ending scene on an Iron Man or Captain America movie. You know what? I want one of the Justins or Tots to win this question. So we're gonna win.
Pick one. Just pick any.
Let's go with Captain America.
Okay. So the real answer that Owen has given us is Iron Man 2. But I'm going to argue with that a little bit because in Captain America, the Tree of Yggdrasil, that had all kinds of Norse markings and things in it. So I'm going to say that Mjolnir was in that.
Mjolnir was not in that.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
All right.
Yggdrasil was in that, but not Mjolnir.
All
And
right,
even
there's
then, it would have been a
markings all over.
representation of Mjolnir and not Mjolnir itself.
Tell you what.
I think
If whoever gets this doesn't pick it up, it's mine. Okay. You guys have
Deal.
2 weeks. If you don't pick it up within 2 weeks, it's mine. That's how we're gonna play
Keep playing the
this.
SmackDown. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm also going to postulate that Mjolnir is a character. Mjolnir has some form of conscious in it that I think personally, but I'm probably wrong, but I think that's the case.
I think
Because it's got or I mean, like, I don't know, maybe there's the magic in it that makes, I mean, whatever, but it judges people. So I think it's a character. I think it's the whole thing. It's not
actually
just a
judging
tool.
people, or is it just programmed to say, like, I work under these circumstances or I don't work under these circumstances? I mean, if you want to tell me that the rug in Aladdin is a character, I'm 100% with you. That rug has emotions and it does all kind of stuff. But Mjolnir never does anything on its own. It doesn't seem to have any agency.
This seems like a good Wyatt Blurg Syndicate podcast topic. Let's go with that.
That's true. Now, assigning the answer to this, Jeremy, since you're evil, you scroll up and you decide who had the first answer.
The answer here is Zach Brinkman with Batman: The Dark Knight.
There was a hammer in that.
Oh,
man.
That was a pencil. Oh, wait.
All right. It looks like it is Justin. JT Lynch Arts, Iron Man 2. It did show up in the post credits.
You have to infer that's Iron Man 2 there. That's why I was saying.
Yeah. Justin knows everything. I feel like he just spat that out to get it out as quick as possible.
He did.
And I think he did a good job.
But other people didn't do that. They typed out the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's why I have a question, and that's why I left it up to you.
Yep.
Justin, is that what you meant?
It's clearly what he meant.
But is he too?
Look at this.
Let's split the prize. Aww.
He's a good dude.
All right, Justin, we can split the prize. You pick what you want.
Oh, I like how Christine is now like, yes,
Yeah,
he
Justin,
won for sure.
Yeah, he won. I'm good with it. He brought me.
I know he knew it. I know it. If I'm Mjolnir and I have to decide whether or not he's worthy, he is. He knows it. He got it out.
Yeah. He could have been too. We don't know, but he's gonna split the. Ooh, yes. I'll take either.
Won.
They're both cool. You pick. Jeremy Art is always awesome. You won. You pick.
Just waiting on Justin's answer, and then we can all move on with our lives.
Yeah.
That's all
I have awesome Jeremy Art.
All right.
Okay,
Josh.
while we're waiting on it, Jeremy, I got a question for you this time. What is the weirdest Venom thing you've drawn?
The weirdest Venom thing I've drawn?
Yeah, let's hear about it.
This is a kid show, so can't. But no, I mean, I venomize everything. I venomize Ninja Turtles. So I just sketch constantly. Like, I literally have timed myself, and coworkers have timed me, and I can draw Venom recognizably with some skill in 20 seconds, right? And it's like just a rote motor skill at this point. So I'll just venomize like things on magazines sometimes. Like, really, it's not even a skill at this point. It's just like a brain tick. So I would answer the weirdest thing that I have drawn personally with Venom would probably be dogs, because they're like crazy looking things. But I mean, it's not stuff that's like good or, I'm going to do anything with. It's the animals that look craziest when I do those.
I'm waiting for that Venom giraffe.
I could do a Venom giraffe, but giraffes never look mean. They never snarl. Dogs snarl.
That is true. Oh, well, I hope your delivery makes it, Brandy.
Have you ever seen a giraffe fight? It's super weird. They stand there, wrap their necks around each other, and headbutt each other until one of them gets a concussion and passes out.
Have you venomized a bathroom stall, Jeremy?
No, the weirdest thing I've drawn venomized is in a bathroom stall.
Oh.
He's insinuating that I'm
hey, we have Kaylee just in time for us to ask questions about Jeremy and the bathroom stall.
The HR showed up. Justin wants the Mysterio.
Okay. I'll take the crossover. That's awesome.
Perfect.
I love 4D.
All right. Thank you.
I
for
get
saving
that
me
feeling,
this
Brandy.
time.
I was supposed to get a package today, and I haven't seen it at all. And I've been like all day. Check the tracking on that, if you would, Owen. Oh, she's
All
off
right,
duty.
perfect.
Whew,
Oh,
thank goodness.
Okay, so next thing we're doing is this.
That she does, Tots. That
There's-
she does.
There's so many like would-be Canadians here.
Yeah,
Right.
Owen, have not seen it.
your package together.
That means it's some graded comics, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
That's not incorrect.
Okay, so the prize cam is telling me to get to this. It is Catwoman number 71 with a cover by Adam Hughes, signed by Adam Hughes, and it's beautiful. All this stuff is
She's
beautiful.
pouring one out for her homie. Also setting fire to something, so
She
You know what I-
pay respects.
You know what I just now clicked? Like it just clicked, and I realized the reason I love Adam Hughes so much, he is the like rebirth of Alphonse Mucha. You guys know who I'm talking about? Alphonse
Nope.
Mucha, the Art Nouveau artist.
I might know the art, but I don't recognize the name.
I'm gonna grab one so I can talk about that after the fact.
Cinnamon. There you go. Kaylee's is going to be happy to see Cinnamon.
Yep. He's been helping.
Thank you, Spider Girl, because every time I see his signature, I want to put a flash in front of it. Flash! Ah! Saved every one of us.
Well, anyway, I'm derailing the show. Alphonse Mucha is dope. So is Adam Hughes. Win that book. All right,
There you
Josh.
All you have to do to win that book. Oh, this is too easy. Too easy. Ah! What is the name of the whale that swallows Gepetto in Pinocchio?
Save your answer.
Oh, this is a problem. Pinocchio scared me as a kid. I like Pinocchio and James and the Giant Peach were like scary to me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Pinocchio was like the first Disney movie we had on VHS. Screamed. Oh, man, it's a whale. Let's see.
If you go to Disneyland and you ride the Storybook Lane canal boats, you can ride through his mouth.
Yeah, and it's very cool. But they,
That's cool.
yeah, like that's awesome. Let's see. I just know that he was swallowed
Zach
by a
Bringman
whale.
brings my favorite answer for the night. He seems like a Steve to me.
I love it.
That's hysterical. Oh,
It's not the white whale.
nope, that was Moby Dick.
Yeah.
Although they did just spot a giant white sperm whale off the coast of, I think, Africa. Super cool.
Yeah. It's amazing that the whale population there is bouncing back. Oh, gosh. I'm going to take my best guess. And I hope the audience, whoever wins it, loves this book, all right? Yeah.
Oh,
no,
that was terrifying. That bit right there was awful.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, that movie was scary. So was James and the Giant Peach. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
See? Owen agrees with me. Kim and Owen, yeah, they know the fear.
I don't know that I've seen that movie.
Oh, it's such a great movie.
Didn't
No.
they remake it as a live action one recently?
There have been multiple live action esque remakes, and they've all been terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Disney is in the process of doing a new live action one that looks better because they've just gone ahead and decided that he should look like the toy in the cartoon and not some weird, scary, uncanny valley wooden person. And that is helpful.
Yeah, no, they're doing it for Disney's making a live action for copyright reasons. We all know this, but hopefully it'll
Yeah,
be better
keep it.
than the. Yeah, hopefully it'll be better than the anime. I don't know. The animated was terrifying. So let's see. Good whale names. If I'm Disney animator, what am I going to name a whale? Not whale.
This whale also showed up in dressed as a clown in the queue to Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Oh, that whale. Okay, I do know that whale.
But that whale I have introduced myself to. He's very nice.
I mean, I've seen.
His name is Steve. It's amazing.
Let's see. We're just gonna call him. Let's go with the best human naming we can think of. Let's call him Whaley the Whale. Let's go with Whaley the Whale.
You forgot Mick. It's Whaley McWhale.
Whaley McWhale. Okay, let's go with Jaws. I think Jaws is a good answer here.
What about this is a good name. Chompers.
Ah, that was a great name in Land Before Time. Yeah.
All right, so pretty sure that the first correct answer, it was so on the heels. Kim almost had it because she decided to go with the old extinct ride from the Norway attraction instead. It is not Maelstrom, but Tots did have it with Monstro.
Oh, that's a great name for a whale.
Monstro the whale. And
job,
even
Tots.
better, if you scroll down far enough, he says this.
Oh, Tots. No, Tots is keeping this one. Tots always does this. Now, Tots, you get to keep it. Tots,
I don't think you can make him.
I can't make him?
No.
I don't think so.
No overrides.
All right.
You give everything to everybody. Half of our prizes come from you, and the other half Josh. So,
I mean, hey, I like to say I was.
Owen is killing me. Yeah, in the queue for Mickey's PhilharMagic, he is dressed as a clown, and he is the solo performer for I Pagliacci.
Yeah,
which is hilarious because it's just such a goofy, weird thing. But yeah, it's funny.
If you want hilarious old Disney shows, look up the old dairy show that Epcot had about like foods in a fridge that would sing pop songs. Oh, it's great.
Now, which one are you talking about? Are you talking
Kitchen
about the
Cabaret?
one that was before? Yeah, that was the good one before it went to Food Rocks because Food Rocks was terrible. Kitchen Cabaret was great.
Yeah.
Veggie, fruit, veggie, fruit.
If you haven't seen it, you guys need to look up videos of it because it'll kill you. It's good. It is great.
Yeah, that was a good one. So, do we have any bonus prizes just laying about that we want to do? Because I can do my Beatles question.
I know Beatles as it pertains to space. I don't know Beatles music, so go on. Yeah, there's.
I got this guy.
He's cool. I got a sticker of him.
I got there are 2 holes stuck in it though, so I mean I was gonna throw it away. With some, well, I had it up here for like a year.
Well,
So,
my 30-bit artwork, so it's okay. It'll fit right in.
You guys want this? Win this piece of garbage I was gonna throw away just now.
All you have to do is answer this question. I'll even give you a hint as to the general location. The Beatles signed the paperwork that ended the band and broke up the band at Walt Disney World.
Oh.
Where at Walt Disney World did they do that?
It wasn't. No, it was. I want to say Contemporary Resort, but I actually do kind of know this one. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say Contemporary Resort because I don't think it was in the park itself. Let's go with Contemporary Resort.
Oh, wow. Tots is really fast, and Tots is correct.
Oh, where did they sign it? In the men's bathroom?
Polynesian Village.
Oh, it was one of the hotels. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So, fun Beatles trivia. They have Beatle quotes on the inside the new probe that NASA sent out, Lucy. So, that's awesome.
That's hilarious.
They
the
broke
Beatles
up
are
in the
great.
men's bathroom. I love it.
Yep. They went to the bathroom. We're like, you know what? Forget it. I'm done with you guys.
Yeah.
There's too many men's
Paul,
in
that
this
was the
bathroom.
last time. Let's have one more time, Paul.
Why
Quick
can't Yoko
shout
be
out
at the
too
bathroom?
for another one of our friends. Don't forget to go over to T Price Artworks on Patreon and support Tom. But also, Corbin Michael Delaney is still doing his 30 days or 24 days, whatever, of Christmas drawings for the entire month, or Disney drawings for the entire month of December. And these are two from last year.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
He did this one as for his drawing thing, and I loved it and got one. And then I commissioned him to do this one for my wife because she loves these characters. This year, the other day, he did one of Little John, where he's just sitting at the base of a tree like he has been sleeping, and he just got woken up, so he's got his eye like, what? And his hat's got an arrow through it sticking to the tree. It's fantastic. And he's doing a different character every day. I think yesterday's character was Goofy, like trying to decorate the tree, and the tree is falling over while he's looking around. He was looking back at you like, whoa, gosh.
Awesome.
I got Rapunzel this year from him.
Oh, you got that. Okay.
Yeah, I got Rapunzel.
I got Gonzo, which is brilliant. He's shooting out of the cannon. And he's, I think on the 20th, he's scheduled to do Tiana, and I've got Tiana already booked.
That's
but Corbin
awesome.
Michael Delaney, find him on Facebook. Go check out his art. Pick something up. He's ridiculously affordably priced. Like, he charges not nearly enough for his art, and it's great stuff.
They're always linked in the comments.
It was the one True Zachary who won this print, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then he said to give it to her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait,
He
that
said
was
that-
the
no,
print
the-
before. I'm
no,
sorry.
He gets
Not your garbage print.
No, your print is not garbage. My cat chews
No,
out
it's
all the time.
literally
It's okay.
it's got holes in it. It's got holes in it.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, I
But
got cat.
that's what I had. We got the extra question.
You have a kid. I'm sure your kid chews holes in things.
No, she's very respectful. She doesn't chew. People's kids chew holes in things.
Brandy, I think our roles were pretty clearly defined. You were definitely Robin Hood, and I was definitely Little John. I mean, there was no two ways about that. For sure.
I do have a thing. I think this is my Facebook. I want to make sure before I leave. I am doing an ugly sweater contest. So I'm giving away $50 3 times to 3 different people, to 3 different local businesses. All you got to do is put on an ugly sweater, show me on Facebook, on my post on my realtor page, tag a friend so they can also see your ugly sweater, or maybe show me theirs, whatever. Tag the business that you want to win money to, like if it's Haven Comics. If you've got a comic book store like Haven that you like, or maybe, another one. I hope not. And then just follow my page. That's it. So come win some money.
I got this, actually.
Huh?
I got this, Jeremy. I got this. Jeremy wants to see your hot, ugly sweater pics. Send them to him, and you can win $50. The worst ugly sweater you can find, the better. Send them now. All right.
Somehow you made that sound awful, and I love it.
Click on this link in the description right now. Hot, ugly sweaters.
We should have her on every week for this. This is brilliant.
She's doing all my advertising from this moment forward. Oh, man. Send me your hot, ugly sweater pics.
Yeah,
Right now.
that's hysterical.
Get money for them.
Yeah, do that. Tag Haven in there. Get a $50 gift card for Haven. That's awesome. Or as Brandy says, click now. But wait, there's more.
Oh.
Local realtors in your area.
Oh,
I'm going to die. Oh, man. Oh.
Thanks for bringing it back up again, Tots. Next time, why don't you just give me a paper cut and pour lemon juice on it? Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, the show has devolved.
This is one of my favorite shows we've ever done.
Oh, by far. This is great.
Yes, this was great.
Really appreciate you coming on, Christine. I know we've been harassing you for a while to come on. I'm glad you finally acceded to that request and decided to join us.
Well, I felt bad your Disney guest couldn't be on. So when Jeremy was like,
Uh,
"Hey, I need you to come on," I was like, "Well, I got nothing to do, so let's go for it."
He
Yeah,
said
you
he
would
could
have been
come on
here
in the new
anyway.
year. So
Yeah.
in January, he will be on, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
I'll help Owen write questions for him. It'll be great.
Yeah, see, you made a friend in Brandy. Brandy likes you, and Brandy is
Well, I
good
like
people.
Brandy.
If Brandy likes you, then you're all right.
Well,
I
I like
think that's
Brandy.
that's my favorite thing about this show is that we get to really see more of the people that we would connect with at the Haven community. And I feel like real actual friendships can be formed from this show and have been. So
Absolutely,
glad
they
we do.
can. Absolutely, they can. Well, thank you for coming on, Christine. Everybody who joined us and joined in the fun, thank you for that. We really appreciate it. I don't know why it just occurred to me, but if you haven't left a review on the Haven Facebook page or Google for Haven and you feel like saying something nice, that does matter. People do check that stuff. If you want to say something awful, just send me a private email. But no, seriously, if you want to leave a review on the Haven Facebook page or on Google or even Yelp for that matter, people still check that. Really appreciate it. It does make a difference. It does make a difference. But you guys all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for making a tough week, injecting a little fun and humor into what has been a pretty tough week. Thank y'all very much for that. And we will catch you guys later. Do you guys have anything else to close out with?
No, thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We will see y'all next time. Next week is Ugly Sweater Christmas show. So bring your eggnog and your hot chocolate and your Christmas cookies, and we'll have a fun online party. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.